yeah, I'm growing, I'm doing really well, but like, what does that even mean? As a business mentor, I get all sorts of answers, but I also find that about 80% of small business owners are not feeling successful by a metric that they determine for themselves. It's one of the things we figure out together. What's the metrics of success? Um, and look, that used to be me. I was running businesses for 30 years and I used to always not feel like I was doing enough, and I'd work harder and harder because I wanted to make more impact or more money or more something, more. Because this is the idea of growth. Growth is more. It's crazy. And I'm over it. I got over it a really long time ago. And I want you to be over it. I want you to feel satisfied. I want you to feel like you're enough. I want you to feel like if you don't have things you don't have, then to know why and to know how to get them. And I want you to be happy when things are not good as much as when things are good. I just want you to be okay with the journey that is really natural. There's 4 seasons in nature and there's 4 seasons in a business. You just need to prepare for them and allow for them and use them and ride the energy and flow of those seasons. And I love teaching people how to do that. So as a mentor, that's very much my starting point. What makes you feel happy? What makes you feel successful? When will you know if you've had enough impact? When do you know if you've had enough income? It's certainly not the metrics that society give us. Those metrics are outdated. The level of money, the size of the house, the type of car, the usual stuff you see in business ads, come and get this. It's like it just does not fit the times we're living in. And it certainly doesn't suit someone like me who has been committed to sustainability and regenerative business for a really long time. But I know what you're like as a purpose-led business owner. I know you're always wanting to do more. Um, but I would also want for you to have that sense of peace of mind and to feel like you're enough. And I know that you're probably nodding your head going, yeah, good idea, good idea. But how? Because we can agree with something and we can know something, but how do you be it? And it's very, very unusual that you can be it quickly. It usually takes time, it takes reflection, it takes curiosity, it takes digging into where our thoughts and stories even come from, and then creating a new story, one that suits you better, that suits the journey and the impact, the success, the growth that you're wanting to have in life. So that's what I'm passionate about as a mentor, is helping you feel like you're doing really well, even when things are tough, that you're in self-awareness and you have the capacity around you and within you to know that you are in the right place or to know if you need to change. Like, what would that be like without worrying about other people's judgments and your own judgments? So I'm saying all of this because I want to tell you about what I did about that. And I do what I do best, which is I go and create things. I create groups of people. I bring people together and I talk about the tough stuff. And this all led to spending time with people as a mentor, realizing that, people wanted often to come to me in 6 sessions, maybe to get better at marketing or something like that. And it just wasn't realistic because the time wasn't there. But how do you make that affordable and how do you make that right combination of change for people? So the theory of change I've developed is now applied in this beautiful, phenomenal program we've been doing for over 5 years. It's the result. I'm standing here today after a culmination of a 7-year cycle for myself since I sold my last company, and kind of fell into mentoring because people just started contacting me and absolutely love it. So I created what I call the growth experience. It's a bit tongue in cheek because, hey, you've got to come and figure out what growth means to you. And there's a lot of all sorts of different people in it. It's a very small group. This is an important part of the experience, but we combine private mentoring with group learning and group support and nature immersion alongside traditional business skill development, such as strategy and marketing. And it's wrapped in the beauty of storytelling. The people who complete the growth experience create a cornerstone project. That's what I want for you, something that's going to really amplify your voice. I guess at its simplest, if you're sitting there at the moment thinking, I'm at point A and I want to be at point B, and point B being somewhere where you're not now, or where you're not feeling like you're enough, whether that's with your health, whether that's with your clients, whether your income, it'll mean something different to everyone. And those of us in this small group in 2025, everyone's come from a very different perspective, and you're all going to support each other and learn how to be in good company with people who maybe have the thing that you don't have. And what's that like? So, the growth experience.